Go on a couple days. Turtleneck swag is gone. Let them live the glass. I got mad glasses at home. I don't have to. I wear them once in a while because I know it's his thing. But I don't think Mase thought I was coming back today. Turtleneck, glasses matching the handkerchief. All right, I'm fine, son. No, you look nice though, man. You look really nice, man. You look nice, man. Good to see everybody, man.
Yeah. This is great.
Yeah, man. I was gonna take another couple days off, but nigga said I'm on Ben Simmons time. I said, nah, now niggas playing with me. I said, now niggas playing with me. I'm on Ben Simmons time. I got to get back in. I said, that's wild. I've seen a bunch of shit. Ocho Cinco kidnapped me, headbutted me. I've seen a few of them. Ben Simmons time got me. I said, all right, man. All right, say no more, man. I'm back.
Who was that? Zip with the drip?
Nah, Zip with the drip. That's my nigga. Zip with the drip. I don't think it was just a random. Zip with the drip, my nigga. Zip with the drip on our side.
Yeah, Zip is hilarious.
He's hilarious, B. He's hilarious.
But all jokes aside, we are so glad you're back. I love when we're all up here. This is great, guys. This is great. This is what we want to see. So, got a lot of things to talk about. NFL free agency, record-breaking deals. But let's start with Josh Allen. So, the Bills are rewarding Josh Allen with a new 6-year deal worth $330 million with $250 million guaranteed. He still had 4 years and $140 million left on his current deal. So this is the longest single guarantee in NFL history. Just hearing that number about Mase, what was your reaction to hearing that about Josh Allen?
Before we start, you notice every time Stat talks, if it's anything new generation, she always say in history. And so Nick, get the clip so you can remember that.
It is. The bar just keeps getting set. It's in history.
No, I like it. I'm just keeping a record of it, you know?
Okay.
You got a style, you know?
Okay.
I think it's great that they gave him the money. Who else could you give the money to on the Bills? I mean, this is the guy that's been Superman for them. He came a play, I believe, short of going to the championship, I believe. And I truly believe if he had pulled off that play, they would be in the championship and they would have won it all. But, you know, they didn't do that. And, you know, here we are. He's coming back. He's coming back strong. I look for him to be healthy. He's going to be probably MVP of the next year, if not Patrick Mahomes. So this is the guy you put the money into his pocket, because if the quarterback is happy, it's like a happy wife, happy life. You can't win without a happy quarterback. And I think this is what the Bills are setting up the future to be. And I look for them to be right there at the end of the year.
Yeah, not taking sides or anything, Murder, but it is the biggest in history.
Thank you.
Like, that means everybody since George Washington hasn't got this deal. Like, it really is the biggest in history. Pause. One thing, though, but not being facetious, I'm just being funny, but seriously, this biggest deal, this guaranteed money ever, Deshaun Watson actually had the biggest deal in history before Josh Allen, and Deshaun Watson didn't deserve it. This is somebody who actually deserves it. The one thing that I don't like about football and contracts and everything else, and you know, I have to do so. I think I'm gonna call Coach Prime about this or Michael Irvin, because I understand it, but I don't understand it. It's 300. How much stat? 360.
330 million.
330. Yeah. 250 guaranteed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where is that other 80 lingering? There's always some money lingering in football, and there's always some reason that you get this, that. I forget what football play I was watching this season that just passed and talking about he has no more guaranteed money left. Then why am I coming to work? Like, yo, what do you mean I ain't got no more guaranteed money left? So I spent all my guaranteed money.
Yeah.
And now I'm playing. You get what I'm saying, Murder? Like,
that's when they pause. They hold out and try to get a new deal.
Right, but you signed the contract.
Yeah.
For the $80 million that's lingering, if we're talking about Josh Allen. Why is it? Look, why don't you just say my contract is $250 million, and if you do X, Y, Z, we'll throw you another $180 million? Because you're making the contract seem like it's $330 million,
but it's really not.
Right, and it's other $80 million, I guess, in incentives. I don't know. Like, everybody's contract is different. This many touchdowns, this many yards, this many, whatever the thing is. Stop saying niggas got 330 when they only got 250 because they got to still work for the other 80. I'll get that out the way first because I'm sick of that since I was young or however long I can remember. 330, 250 guarantee. Now for the niggas, now I'm a little, I'm a nigga, but I'm saying I understand business as well. When you with your niggas, they be throwing 330. They not hearing all the 250.
Yeah.
Niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like Murder said, his first deal, it seemed immaculate. Nigga, I'm leaning on Murder. What is up, man? Throw me something.
Where's the money at?
Throw a nigga something, but it's not as good as it seems.
All of it wasn't guaranteed.
Bad boy contracts on guaranteed. Nigga said the first bad boy contracts are guaranteed.
You don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. You running around like I got 330. No, you didn't get 330.
You got 250.
Yeah, but I need to know why is that, and I understand why is that. But if that's the case, stop saying it like that. Stop saying he got 330, 250 guaranteed. Just say he got 250 and he got to work for another 80 million.
Yeah, and to that point, Killer, you just made my point. Then it might not be the highest in history. It's 250 because that's what he's only getting.
No, and to Stats' point, it's still the highest in history.
Yes, that does not change.
230 was the highest guarantee from Deshaun Watson, which I don't feel he deserved 230. But I'm not ever saying a black man should not get 230. But now 250 is the highest guaranteed
for a quarterback.
For a quarterback ever, and for anybody in football history, period. But think about that. Josh Allen been putting in work. For Deshaun Watson to have the highest in history, it's kind of like, come on, man. It's still fucking kind of, and Deshaun, I'm not trying to throw you under the bus.
I mean, he got a great agent.
Great agent. Super good agent.
Great agent. He pulled that off after a scandal.
Didn't play for a year. No, you're absolutely right. He has a great agent. But back to Josh Allen real quick. I think it's well-deserved. Josh Allen been putting in work for years. Yeah, so we know that Josh Allen, if I'm not mistaken, has 6 playoff losses. 4 of them are to Patrick Mahomes, and 1 of them is to Joe Burrow. That's the point. Joe, Joe, my nigga who beat Pat when he was healthy. Burner don't want to hear that, but I don't even know if Murder fuck with Kansas City because Titletown been on the move lately, so I'm not sure, even though he's wearing red. Who knows? He might be wearing red and blue for Buffalo right now. You know what I'm saying?
The red and the blue.
Really quick, so one of the losses was to Deshaun Watson, one was to Joe Burrow, and then the other 4 were to Patrick Mahomes. Just to clarify.
Yeah, thank you. You got the one loss I couldn't think. It was Deshaun Watson. And then I knew it was Joe Burrow because that's what they was talking about, that he can't beat Patrick Mahomes. He can't beat, he can't beat Joe Burrow. And those are like the 3 elite quarterbacks. Now Lamar Jackson's in the mix. But listen, man, I think it's well-deserved. He's been putting in his work. He's coming off an MVP season. Not only coming off an MVP season, people didn't think he would do that good without Stephon Diggs. I think he did an immaculate job this year. But you keep running into Patrick Mahomes, and that seems to be your kryptonite. And it's not fair for quarterbacks to say you keep running into Patrick Mahomes like he could play defense. He's not playing against Patrick Mahomes. It's up to his defense to stop Patrick Mahomes. It's up to his offense to live up to what they've been doing throughout the year. But they're always going to compare quarterbacks. What I will say is this. The last 2 things I have to say about this is this. I want to give the Buffalo Bills organization credit for this particular move because his contract wasn't up. They could have been like, we'll wait till your shit finishes and see how you pan out in the next couple of years because he was still under contract. But this is one of them situations where he outplayed his contract, where it's one of them things where you're not playing good and they be like, oh, we're going to cut him or you don't need to deserve this or see what other team wants him. When you're doing better than what your contract is doing, I think that should be rewarded as well. So shout out to the Buffalo Bills because they didn't have to do this deal right now. They could have been like, we ain't got to pay this nigga for another couple of years. Fuck, we paying him now. Nah, we fuck with this nigga. He comes to work every day. He plays his heart out. Let's reward him now. So that was dope of them. And the second thing is this, to Josh Allen, is this just puts more pressure on you to win the Super Bowl. We have these $250 million plus contracts, not all guaranteed, and y'all aren't winning Super Bowls. I'm talking to now. I can talk to you, Josh Allen, now that you're involved. I can talk to Lamar Jackson now that you're involved. I could talk to Joe Burrow now that you're involved. I could talk to that nigga down there in Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence. We don't even know that you making the playoffs. So it's, these niggas getting 250, 275, which is, we could talk to Dak Prescott. It's $60 million. What the fuck are we? Yo.
Yeah, what are they paying for?
Is it too late to try out murder?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It might. I gotta see, because I sell tickets. I might not throw 90-yard spirals, but niggas gonna come to see what I do. Pause. So if it's not too late, throw me a tryout. Giants, all y'all niggas. Niggas get 60 and not even winning in the playoffs.
We could play for the Panthers.
Definitely could play. You think I get nigga 270? Yeah. No, that's not.
Practice team.
I'm talking about the Jaguars part of me when I talk about Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, Panthers, we can get down there and see it. Because even if you could be second, I'll be third string. We just put Mase in. Pause. I'm not even going to say that again.
Yeah.
But the point being,
Special teams.
Yeah, it's something, man. But the point being is, it's a lot of 250 million plus quarterbacks, not all guaranteed, that are getting wild chicken that are not going to the fucking playoffs. And if you're going to the playoffs, you're not doing nothing in the playoffs. So I'm not going to put down Joe Burrow, because you go to the playoffs, it's just 1-2 niggas that you can't get over. Pause. I'm talking about really one. You lost to Joe Burrow, then Deshaun Watson. When Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs seem to have your number. But hey, congratulations on the money. It's a bigger target on your back, because trust me, they on Lamar Jackson ass too. He got to do something too. And the thing about this is the saddest in the AFC is that you got Lamar and you got Josh. We already know Patrick doing what he does. Neither one of them could win at the same time. When I'm not even saying the same time, because they can't both go to a Super Bowl, play against each other, because they're both in the AFC. So if Lamar make it 1 year and Josh, they gave him all this money. Josh make it, Lamar, when are they going to do nothing? He's the MVP. It's going to be a tough road for those two guys in the next few years. But good luck to both of you.
Yeah, so to Cam's point, and also for player comparison purposes, there are 5 quarterbacks making $55 million a year or more.
Name them.
So Dak is first at $60 million a year, then Josh Allen, then Joe Burrow, then Trevor Lawrence, then Jordan Love. I kind of just want to bring it back.
Love?
Yeah. I kind of just want to bring it back to Dak real quick, and then you can touch on whatever any other players you like. But, does that even make any sense to you when you see the quarterbacks that we've seen in their gameplay, and then just comparing how much each is getting paid a year? Dak being at the top of that list, does that make sense to you?
When you look at the stadium, it does, because it's way more seats than any other arena. So stadium. So you got to play that into the cost. When you're looking at Dak, play alone doesn't put him there. But when you think about what the team is generating while he's at the helm of it, it definitely, get negotiated in. But when you think of that list of those top 5, the last 2, I don't believe deserve to be on there. Prescott and as well as Jordan Love. Maybe they could prove something different in the future, but right now, I don't think their play merits that. But like you said, Stat, if you can get the money, you can get away with it.
I want to clarify, I am so for that. If you're deserving, and I'm not trying to diss Dak Prescott, but we've seen how they played they were third in the NFC East for their season. I just feel like there is too much money sent to that man that they could have used in free agency now that they're now losing out on. But hey, if the Cowboys want that,
so are you changing your mantra now? Are you changing the mantra that
still stands?
If you can get away with it, get away with it?
That still stands. It's just situational.
All right. I'm just making sure you're not switching up, because I didn't see you wear black and gold in a long time. And now you're wearing brown. I guess they say black and yellow when you mix it together give you brown. Did you know that?
No, but I'll go with that because the black and yellow is still here. And we'll talk about that later.
I thought that's what you were trying to do.
Cam, your thoughts?
I don't give a fuck how many seats is in motherfucking Dallas Stadium. It's a salary cap. You got 2 billion seats. It's a salary cap. So every team gets the same cap, whether you got 10,000 seats or you got 2 billion seats. It's a salary cap. The salary cap last year was 140 million. They're about to raise the salary cap to, I believe, 200 and some. Staff, you can check that while I'm talking. I believe they're going up like another 100 million on the salary cap for 2025. So cool. But let's just take this into account. If this year's salary cap murder is 140 million, you giving Dak 60?
No, I'm saying if it just take you, if you're in a concert and I tell you I want to book you for a show, you say your price, and I say, well, we got 300,000 seats.
Right.
Does your price change?
No, they have 54 million. Huh? 54 million.
54 million.
Wait.
For the
do your price change, Killer?
Yeah, I want to hear something. I'm going to get to your price. I just want to make sure I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they have 54 million.
Who?
Dollars, the Cowboys.
No, how much is the salary cap for per team for the NFL?
Oh, per team.
This year and next year. If I'm not mistaken, this year is 140 million and next year is 271 million. Back to your point, where absolutely my price changed. But this isn't that's correct?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is this isn't a show. No matter what, if you own the New York Giants, and I own the Pittsburgh Steelers, you got 140 million to spend, I got 140 million to spend. If it's a 2 million seater or a 3-seater, that's how much each team gets to spend, no matter how many seats is in it. So what I'm saying is, if you give Dak Prescott 60 million and you only got 140 million to spend, you got to shift around 80 million.
How much would you give him out of the 140?
I mean, what it is the thing about it.
I got 15.
I got 6 if we want to be. You want to be technical. The Elvis play, I got 6. But the reason why what's going on, and this is why I get mad at people fucking with Jerry Jones, and they be like, oh, the ownership and this, that, and the third, is because you sit there and be like, oh, you got to pay Dak. You got to pay Dak. You got to pay Dak. And then if he doesn't pay Dak, it's like, what's the next best option? Dak did have a good year the year before last, before they gave him the money. It didn't translate into the playoffs or anything like that. But if you don't pay Zach, who are you getting? And then if you don't pay him, they be like, see, Jerry don't like paying him. You pay Ezekiel Elliott. What he turned into? The same shit he used to jump in. Salvation Army shit. Motherfucking, you pay Dak. Dak motherfucking comes out, he gets hurt. Now you just fucking paying the nigga. I don't know what's his guarantee or anything else. But they get mad at Jerry Jones and he keeps paying niggas and niggas is not performing. But I'm with Murder. I'm in the $15, $16 million range. But what happens is that franchise tag. And they didn't franchise tag him, but what they do is this. They take the top 5 quarterbacks and say, what's the average of the top 5? So we're sitting here saying,
but he's not in the top 5. Why are you paying him top 5 money if he's not in the top 5?
That's the discussion. That. Now you're where I'm at. That's my point. And that's another question I ask while I'm paying for that. Do football have luxury tax? Because I know basketball do. Yeah. And for people who don't understand what luxury tax, I never really indulged in football, so I'd like to know. Luxury tax is this. They don't. So see, you can't even. You have to stick to that. Basketball with luxury tax.
Go over it.
Yeah, they charge you some wild shit, 85 cents on the dollar if you want to go over the salary for the year, whatever I just called it. I'm sorry.
Salary cap.
Salary cap. Thank you, Murder. So let's say your salary cap, just using round numbers in basketball, is 200 million, and you at 200, and you want other niggas, they charge you like 80 cents on the dollar. The NBA like. So it's some wild shit. So you might end up paying another $300 million just to get
just
the team.
To have these other 2 players on the team.
Golden State, when they was winning them championships, they lived in the luxury tax, but they was winning. So it made sense. So now from my understanding, now I'm learning, you can't even do luxury tax in football. So that's your solid budget. 140. Now next year is going up to 2 something. But this year they just passed 140 million. That gets 60?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
That's crazy. That's almost half of the budget.
Math ain't mathing.
That's my point.
You gotta go. I trade him.
Where you gonna go, Mase? Where you gonna go?
I'm getting rid of him. Because for 60, we could get 3 great players at $20 million a year, guaranteed. 20
but that's
guaranteed.
why I was trying to tell you just now, like, if we doing a show, but this ain't show rules. The rules is this is how much you got, and this is how much they can get paid. So I totally agree with Murder. I'm in the 15. But let's think about this is how crazy it is, right? During free agency, I just seen Sam Darnold get picked up 3 years, $100 million. He just had one good season. He froze in the playoffs. He froze against the Lions, and then he froze in the next game when they got eliminated. And we was talking to Michael Irvin about it, and Mike said it's going to cost him a few million. He still ended up getting 3 years, $100 million with Seattle. And that's what I talk about contracts, y'all. Not just basketball, anything. When somebody want to fuck with you, they'll fuck with you, pause. Because think about this. Free agency was yesterday. Niggas was being signed within hours.
Yeah.
So if somebody, don't get me wrong, sometimes it takes time to negotiate to be where you at. You ain't got it, you ain't got this. When a nigga wants you, they get you in 20 minutes, nigga, pause. They'll figure it out. Geno Smith went back over to the Raiders, 2 minutes. Nigga, Pete Carroll, they playing games with the contract. Pete Carroll said, I'm the one who brought him back to Seattle. Let me grab the nigga. Sam Darnold, right as soon as Geno Smith left, Sam Darnold went right to Seattle 25 minutes later.
Yeah.
People fuck with you, they fuck with you.
Yeah. So
I know in football, I know football's a little bit different because football, believe it or not, it's a round the year sport. Free agency this year. You got to grab, you got to get ready for offseason. Then we got the draft coming up. Then you got all that shit. So I just want to point that out to people when it comes to contracts.
What you want, nigga? Everything, nigga, super size. 2 Big Macs, like when they doing them 2 for $5.